All right, back again, part 2, Metropolitan Oakland Golf Course, 10th hole, starting off with my new driver again. Like the last video, this is a continuation of me still trying to get used to the driver. I do actually get a little better on this back 9 as I started to warm up a little bit, start to get my swing intact. So I got about 300 yards out with my 3-wood hybrid. Cannot go wrong with these clubs. I think ever since I purchased them on Father's Day last year, bought them on sale at Dick's. I bought the 3, 4, and 5-wood hybrid. Probably one of the best investments I've made this far, especially if you're inconsistent in hitting the woods like I was. It's a great way to be able to get underneath your ball. Highly recommend it. I think I'm using Callaway's hybrid set, but as you can tell, I've been bad with these approach shots on the green. I've been so far away from the pin. I've been having to do these very deep approach putts too, so not helping my cause. Help 3-4 putt most of the time. So what can you do? Eventually, hopefully, can change that. But there's that topping of that driver again. I know a lot of it is just me lifting my head and not concentrating, trying to show off, but here's that 3-wood hybrid to the rescue again. I know, unfortunate enough that I can rely on that to get me the yardage back that I lose for all the top drives that I end up having. But yeah, I'm fortunate. As you can tell, it's very, very muggy. And the course was super wet too. Like, so in certain areas it'd be really damp, and in certain areas it'd be really dry. So this was only my second time playing the course, so I'm getting familiar with it too again. Nice little approach putt here, but just shy of it. But cleaned up fairly well. Got to play with some good guys. So one thing, this is my first time playing solo and filming, so it was a good experience on both sides. So first par 3 on the back 9 here. I'm using my pitching wedge, trying to be a little optimistic, getting my club strength back, but I hooked this guy a lot right. And I was kind of in a bad lie, like on a bunker, on a lip. Yeah, I couldn't even film it. So par 3s on this, both front 9 and back 9, were kind of a nightmare for me. I couldn't even reach the green on any of them. Didn't go too far. The green is right behind. I mean, the sand bunker is right behind me. So, but this chip kind of helped me get back to somewhat composure. Hitting shot 4 and 5 right here. These putts, man, something I've been working on actually. So, hole 13, par 4, 330 yards. There's that driver out again. I think at this point, with how many times I've fluffed my drive, I was making conscious effort to just hit the ball, keep your eye on the ball, keep your head down. And sometimes I forget to do that because I'm so like distracted on trying to like crank it or crush it, and like especially nerves of playing with other people too. So I'm not quite used to that. So a lot of this is all new for me, especially adding the whole filming aspect to it. Probably not easier. It brings a little more attention to yourself when you're playing with people too. So a lot of factors, given that I'm not really that good at golf. So it was one of those things that I gotta have to juggle. Filming, getting better at golf, getting better at filming, getting better at editing, getting better at commentary too. I know someone said last time, maybe you should just not talk about the whole golf game the entire time. And so here I am trying something new. But see, that sound is the sound that I want when I'm hitting my drive. It's supposed to sound clean.
The brake on my cart is deployed.
That guy was super funny. The whole round, he just had jokes to crack. It was pretty funny. They were walking too. Made me feel really lazy at times. We are often renting carts. Not often, all the time. I think the short 9s are the only ones that I usually walk, and I just recently purchased a push cart, so might actually start taking advantage of just walking instead. It actually makes filming a lot easier too. It's one of those distance putts again. I love those 40-50 foot putts, right? Getting there, slowly but surely. So second,
Golf club makes me look like I'm 60.
yeah, well, you act like you're 62. Well, the second par 3 on the back 9 here, didn't do well at this one either. I even clubbed down thinking that I wouldn't be able to connect. I used a 9-iron, just punched it straight right at those bunkers. Luckily, it sailed right above it and ended up over him. But yeah, here I am to the right of the green, and unconcentrated fluff again. I've been topping the ball this whole game, and it wasn't something that was frustrating, but it was just like I couldn't concentrate for some reason. You have those days, and it's just one of those. It was one of those days for me, but I was just happy that I was able to just finish without throwing the club into the lake or anything like that. So there we go. See, that's the kind of putting I want to do, but it's a very hot and cold. So driver out again, hole 16 par 4. Yeah, see, now that's the sound that you want. Yelling FORE like and I'm gonna hit him. Got a 6-iron out here. I pulled this one a lot actually. It went to the right way more than I needed it to. Luckily, it didn't hit no cart path, but it was very close to it. So the pin is actually right behind me, so you can't really tell, but it was a decent chip. They run, all my chips run long, so I need to start practicing where to let it land and compensate for that run and start getting better at that. I did actually just buy some like chipping and practicing with foam balls in the backyard. So no, it's not the same practicing with foam balls. A lot of people say it's not the same, but hey, practice is practice. As long as I can swing full, that's all I care. Hole 17, second to last one of this back 9. Very open course. That's the cool thing about this. You're next to plains, there's a lot of open field, but there's a lot of area to go left and go right. So it's a big test to your driver. So that's one thing that I didn't actually do when I did connect. But this hole was interesting too. So you want to lay up right here on the right hand side. There's a giant lake that you have to get over. One of the guys actually made it over with the 5-wood. He's very ambitious, but I ended up just pitching up and then getting over. I got my 7-iron out, a nice connect straight at the pin. Ended up floating left once it started tailing it in, but I got it on the green, so, and ended up cleaning up a pretty good shot here. I know this was a proud putting moment for me, so especially after I had 4 good shots, so this was a good hole for me, good closing hole. I was like finally starting to get in the groove, and I was already on the 18th holes. Usually how it goes for me. So, and even now, even with the driver, you'll see I connected fairly well on this driver, and see, it's starting to get used to the driver at the end of my games most of the time. So got my 6-iron, about 120 yards out ish. I'm clubbing down just because it was for me that day, and see, I pulled it. Went to the left, making sure that wasn't going in the bunker. I thought I was going straight at it, but I was short. Got my trusty lob wedge out. I rely on this guy so much for my chipping and just for shots like this. Look at that dance. But good cleanup, great 18 hole. Keep a lookout for the next couple vlogs. Got a lot more golf planned. Okay, 18 hole done, Metropolitan, Oakland golf course. I did okay. I had some blow ups on couple holes, but second video finished 18. Got plenty more golf in mind, so hopefully I'll start to play a little more. I'm trying to go once a week, so I'll have more videos to do. All right, take care. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button. Comment if you have any questions about my golf game or anything like that, and I'm happy to answer. All right, guys, have a good day.